Hey, my name's Stephanie and I am doing my advanced badge for my lesson number 1 plan. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a video of an overview of my lesson. Okay, so as you may know, I am a psychology major and my interests are in the organization. So what I strive to do is I want to become an industrial organizational psychologist. So basically I made my plan to be something in the lines of that. So for the title of my lesson is Introduction of Attitudes, Emotions, and Work. Okay, so yeah, I want to teach how emotions and attitudes affect the work setting. Alright, so basically in this lesson, I'm going to be allowing the students to explore these terms. First, I want to show a video which, introduces the concept of job satisfaction. Are you happy with your job? Are you sad with your job? And why? So the video is just going to be something very rudimentary where, like, it just shows someone being happy or sad so people can have the idea of, two different spectrums. Alright, then during the lecture, I'm going to go on, we're going to have a lecture, and we're going to explore these terms further with the job satisfaction, and the emotions and attitudes, and and the things that go on inside a workplace. But during the lecture, there's going to be discussion. So it's going to be more of a college-based class, but it's going to be more guided to people in the 12th to 11th grade. But the good thing about this class is going to be a lot of discussion, so it's going to entail a lot of participation. So the students are pretty much being graded on their participation and their understanding of it. So through the lecture, there'll be a discussion to maintain interest and allow students to understand the concepts in a more in-depth form. Alright, perfect. The estimated time of this lesson will be about 60 minutes, roughly. The students should have a basic understanding of psychology. In this scenario, I'm imagining the students are already taking like an AP Psych class or a psychology class that they just decided to take, and they've been on this for a while. They already know most of the other general information, so they're just knowing a little bit extra of other things that are going on in your mind during the workplace. Okay, so the students should also know, also have a little bit of knowledge of psychology, so they can be able to participate in class. But it's not completely necessary because you're still going to be able to understand and learn without knowing the prior knowledge, but that knowledge is going to, like, privilege you to be more understanding. Alright, so the goals of this class are students will be able to discuss, elaborate, use skills, and identify key facts about emotions, attitudes, and the workplace. Understanding emotions and attitudes in the workplace is essential to better understand how individuals can work more effectively in the work setting and how to use the skills to enhance the company that they work for. So a lot of these students they might be interested in going into this field of psychology or even human resources. So knowing these facts, or even you're just working, so you know what's going on just by learning how people react and why people react and what are the consequences of these attitudes and emotions and the job satisfaction. They're going to be able to, like, pick at it and say, oh, this is what's going on here, and learn the psychology of what's going on, where they're going to work in the future, if they want to take this career, or if they want to take something that's a little, similar to what this is about. Alright, the learning objectives. I can statements. I can identify the difference. So I want the kids to be able to say, I can identify the differences, the similarities, and the uses of different types of emotions and attitudes in the workplace to enhance work productivity in employees. Okay, so this means I can correctly answer questions such as, what employee emotions hinder and improve productivity. To learn this, I will look up the yeah. So, and to do this, they can look at their textbook or go back into the lecture or remember things that, they spoke about during the class. Okay. So, let's see. Alright. And their resources are their textbook. Probably not, actually. Just, I'm going to erase that now, but the most important thing is for them to participate. The participation will actually allow their brain to work into understanding what is going on. So it's very essential for these students to come in and, if they don't have the textbook, that's alright, but as long as they have a sense of knowledge and a drive to learn and understand things, then they should be fine. They wouldn't even need the textbook. The lecture should cover everything they need to know. Alright, and that's my video for my advanced ag. Peace.